Cool. So we're recording now, and
Cool.
I'm gonna try and go
So
through
we're
the
recording now,
images, and I can't see them here, so I'll
I'm
go
gonna
to
try and go
new
through.
thing. Then I'll try and time the images to the voiceover here. So I did an Ehlrich Reagent test of tobacco and mushrooms and urine, and have some things to say about them. So first I have to open the right file from 627. All right, so here's the first file. I started the Ehlrich Reagent test at 7:40 p.m. and added several drops to each concoction. One was a tobacco in the bottom right, and then the middle left was a urine that turned like an orangey hue, and the top two are the same species of mushroom in my impression. Somebody was calling Pinelius nicoteca, and yeah. So there's that. And then the next image is a bit. I don't have the times here, so it's kind of a bad thing. But I remember it's like 13 minutes later, 14 minutes later, there was already like a pink change to the Reagent color in the mushrooms. So wondering what causes that. What might be the type of change that occurs, whether or not it's a serotonin or psilocybin causing a red-pink hue change, or whether or not it's a different alkaloid in the mushroom that is causing it. I was wondering about homonyms and textonyms or something in relation to color change, and wondering if there's other molecules in this specific small brown mushroom that causes such. And the tobacco hasn't really changed. It doesn't really change until an hour 30 when I took a photo around that time. Then there's another one a few minutes later, and it's pretty similar. One thing I didn't notice, the urine color looks more orange. I think at one point I added more Ehlrich Reagent too, but then it's more similar. There's slight change in the tobacco coloration. And then sometime later, or maybe I should have screen capped the times on it so I could say it more readily. But it's one about basically photographing things on iPhone versus a dedicated camera. Around the hour 30 mark, after 15 minutes, there was some discoloration of the region. Around the hour 30 mark, it was a marked red color that was photographed in the last photo by using a dedicated camera. And there's that, I guess. But it looks pretty brown in the same time frame using an iPhone camera, but to the eye looks pretty red. The mushroom color turns kind of a purple at some point. So wondering what that. I left it outside, and it turns out more of a blue color. So wondering what kind of chemical reaction that is. I also added a second urine sample at one point where I had clear urine because I thought having kind of yellow urine might contaminate this study. I commented I think it's strange that there might be yellow urine despite beer drinking or something. But it's first take on trying to talk about this Reagent test.